PogChamp.
Big brain, clearly says I'm meant to be at work.
Okay, so this is weird. I have a camera. I have an SD card so I can finally record the video that I said I would record, which is the setup video. So I guess, podgy. First things first, since it will be taken off the setup for the recording of said video, the camera, which is this beauty right here, which is the Sony A5100. Sorry, the mirror's a bit dirty. Now this is a DSLR. This is like, it's kind of like the go-to camera for streamers. Imagine it as like the C920 of DSLRs to start streaming. So I guess now we'll get into the rest of the good stuff. I guess I should give you like an entry shot. Hold on. Here we go. Pog! Smithy's streaming room. Now it's a bit messy. We have like chocolate wrappers here. I guess we'll start with the not so good stuff. So this is the back set drop, like sort of drop that you guys usually see. There's some stuff like on every shelf that I consider, you know, makes for an interesting background. At the top, this is a shelf that you guys can't really see. This has like just sort of PC parts stuff left over and a few bits that can't fit anywhere else on the shelf. Then these are this is like the first one that I think you'd actually be able to see on stream itself, with a few Funko Pops, naturally. My Sea of Thieves cap, which I never wore because I realized it was kind of cringy. This shouldn't be on this shelf, this should be up here. That's the cables for the power supply for my Corsair 750, whatever the fuck. My first little sneak section. So we have 3 of the shakers, no 4, sorry. Wow, good counted. We have the Sneak Generations, the one that came with a strawberry box. We have the Sneak Generations, the one that came with the bubblegum. Sneak Elite white version. PogChamp. And this one, I forget what this is called, but this one was in my stream's color scheme, so I couldn't really resist. Onto the next shelf, we have the Game of Thrones books. Now, I really want to read through these. The trouble is, when I start reading, I immediately fall asleep. So I actually can't read them because I will just fall asleep. That's not because they're boring, that's just me. I fall asleep easy. The actual Sneak Generations.
Okay, so the audio messed up for this part, so I'm taking over for a sec. But that was the Sneak Generations box that you guys saw there. That came with the strawberry shaker and the strawberry millions flavor. Absolutely loved it. And these are just some empty tubs that I like to keep around. I think they look aesthetically pleasing. Those are just some teddies that are on display just because. And this is a drawing that was done by Ivy for a competition. Now back to me. Bam!
And we organised for her to send it to me so I could put it up in the room. So this is the one that she actually did. The real life. PogChamp. So, now the meat of the video. We'll start with my chair. Now, I think if you're going to be in your chair a lot, investing in a good chair is a good way to spend some money as a streamer or content creator or anybody. And so that's what I did. I got a Secret Labs. This is the medium size one. It's for big boys. Titan, I think that's what, I'm assuming that's what that stands for. T for, oh yeah, it's, okay, I'm stupid. I just got the fabric one because the thing with leather, although it is nice, I'm sure everybody knows, with a leather chair in the winter, going and sitting in it first thing in the morning, it gets very, very fucking cold. And I didn't like that, so I went for the fabric one. It just made more sense to me. That's my old chair in the background, which is now used for me to store rubbish on, because I'm a organized and tidy young man. This is my fan. I love it. It's my biggest fan, actually. Lighting. This is all I use. This was like £20 off Amazon. I absolutely hate it, but it's all I've got at the minute. It needs upgrading, but this is what I use. Now, these are actually part of the setup, believe it or not. These are blackout curtains. No light gets through at all. Helps me have consistent lighting on stream, so I don't have to worry about it changing all the time. I do have a tripod for my PC. Lol, imagine, for my camera. So it's always kept in one constant spot. 2 monitors. This is the one I don't use for gaming. This is my secondary one. I'm just watching Low Poly Butt's stream. Love a bit of Low Poly Butt. And this is the one that I actually use. Now, this is an Acer something or other. I forget what it's called, but I'll put it in the description if I remember. I apologize if I don't. It is 144 Hz, 1 millisecond response time. The only trouble with it is it's incredibly ugly. Yeah, I really don't like it. It looks hideous. But that's my second monitor. That's the one I actually use for gaming. I have some lights that I use for decorative backgrounds. This was £15 off Amazon. You can find that in the description of my Twitch on the specs, which, by the way, my Twitch linked in the description below. You can catch me Mondays to Fridays at 4 PM till 8 PM UK time every weekday, but I take weekends off. Treat yourself nice sometimes. These fairy lights are just hung up on the shelf with blue tack, but it looks good on stream. You know, you just got to get creative with what you got sometimes. So we work with that. Oh, I didn't show you the rest of the shelves. This is a board that just has some like pictures on, you know, some family pictures. Young Smith doggy, lol, focus, there we are, Young Smith. Stormtrooper statue, my old PC case, and a box of miscellaneous stuff. I forgot about those, sorry. I also have 2 floodlights. These are just set up on the floor, and they go to, I know, cable management is bad, I know. And I have another one right there. Those are what give the purple light on stream on the back wall. We also have, let's go, where shall we go next? Headset, let's do headset. Let's get through the boring stuff and then we'll get into the PC and shit in a minute. So, Corsair HS50s. These are cheap, they do the job. So if you're looking for a budget headset, Corsair HS50s do the job. Don't cost that much and are very, very, very good. They do the thing. Also, a Corsair K55 keyboard and a Corsair Iron Claw mouse. I do want to upgrade the mouse. I'm looking at going into the one of the lightweight ones. That's not something I've ever used before, but I think it's time. I think it's time since I want to get good at Valorant. I know my keyboard's dirty. The trouble is cleaning a keyboard is a very lengthy and annoying task. You actually hurt your hands quite badly while you're doing it. That is the keyboard. My mouse pad was £20 off Amazon. It is a big boy, 120 millimeters by 600, I believe. So it's pretty fucking big, but I love it. There's no, I wanted to get a big branded one, but then I was like, well, actually, you know what? There's not really any fucking point. So hold on, let me move this. Bang. And this was the face paint for the Halloween stream. Don't need that. The microphone is the Razer Siren X. This just has a pop filter on it of some variety off Amazon for like £6. And the mic arm is just a standard mic arm that you would get off Amazon for like £15. The microphone itself, it is good. It doesn't sound too great out the box, but having found, you know, some of the right filters and things, it sounds much, much better. You just have to tweak it a little bit. Out the box, it won't sound so great. But the Razer Siren X, for me, again, a reasonably cheap USB microphone, it does the job. That is also on the upgrade list. I'd love to go XLR mic, and a Go XLR would be suave, but also pricey. Now I guess the only thing left is the PC itself. Now I am rocking, let me move this. This is the, in fact, you know what? Let me plug it in. PogChamp! Now the case is the NZXT H710i, I believe. Now I wanted to get a case that I wouldn't have to upgrade for a very long time, and that is why I went for this case. It's just pretty, it's got plenty of room to upgrade in there, and it just looks fucking good. I know what people are thinking. Is that a shaker cup inside your PC? Yes, it fucking is. It's black and white, it suits the case nicely, it fills the space perfectly, and it is from a company that I very, very, very much like. Sneak Energy, if you watching by any chance, you know, slide into the DMs. I'd love to work with you. Not only that, but the fact that it's white bounces the RGBs beautifully. It shows up so well on stream. You see how it looks like the shaker's almost changing color? So fucking good. So I have 2 sticks of RAM, 16 gigabytes total, Corsair DDR4, whatever the fuck, but it does the job. I'm rocking a Ryzen, I want to say 3700X, but for some reason I forgot the name. But again, it does the job. MSI 1660 Super, good graphics card. Looking again to get this upgraded. This is the problem with being a streamer. Everything just permanently needs upgrading. You can never settle, ever. And it is a X... Oh god, what is it? I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. I think it's a X570 Aorus something motherboard. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. Now, I don't have too many fancy LEDs in here. I have a standard light, and as you can see up there in the case is one of the LED strips that comes with it, and there's one that runs across the back of that white plate there. Both of those came with the case. Now the biggest issue I have with my setup, and I'll show you, this is risky. You see that? You see how much that wobbles? It's really bad. I don't know if that showed up too well on camera, but anyone who watches the stream will know how much my desk wobbles. It's a real fucking problem, and I need to get that upgraded. Imagine if that falls and my entire fucking setup goes with it. That'd be a fucking disaster. Now, I don't know, now I've finally got this memory card, what I'm gonna do for videos. This kind of opens up a few more possibilities. Could I do some vlogs? In theory, yes. Will I do vlogs? What am I supposed to vlog? What am I supposed to vlog? I don't do anything interesting, but now I'm just walking around the house and you can see how messy my living room is because I don't tidy it enough. But here we are. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that covers it. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, remember, guys, as always,